Hey, how is everybody doing? So I wanted to do a really quick video on how to place your order. I get tons of questions with the new representatives and just wanting to know, okay, how do I do this whole thing? So I'm going to show you that. I'm going to walk you through the steps. It's super simple. You're going to find it really easy. But here's a couple of things I want you to keep in mind. Order once per campaign. So on your campaign due date, depending on what that is, which RPS you're in or which mail plan you're in, that will vary. And you'll order every 2 weeks on that day until Christmas time when the schedule gets a little goofy. But only order once or else you're going to get charged extra fees. So I'm going to show you how to save an order and I'm going to show you how to submit an order. I'm not going to submit it completely because it's my order's not due yet. So that wouldn't be good, right? So let me share my screen here and I'm going to show you exactly how I get into it. Sure I am. We're in the launch meeting. We're going to use this and then I'm going to flip on over to there. Okay. So here is what your homepage would look like after you logged in. Now yours might not look exactly like this, especially new representatives. You have a different home screen. It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. It's just a little bit different because you guys have newer stuff. It's some things that I don't have. And I have some things that you don't have. And it'll come with time. So don't worry about what it looks like. Here's what I'm going to tell you to do. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to click on My Orders. And this is going to take you to where you place your orders. Everything's pretty logical. It's really not as hard as it sounds. Now, under customer search, they have group names and you can do groups. If you have maybe a church group that you give us, I give a 5% discount to my church group or something and you can put them in a group. So we'll automatically do that. I really don't mess with that stuff because I don't give a lot of discounts. I don't keep things separate like that. So I don't deal with that too much. So I'm not going to go into that today. We're just going to place a basic order. So down here is where you are going to type your customer's name. Your name initially is going to be the only name that's on there. As you see, my name is in all caps. It's the first one. It's always going to be the first one. So that's going to be my name. Now, as you scroll down and you see all of my other customers, I've added those in separately. Okay. And you can just start typing. Let's say I'm going to, I don't know, we'll use my mom. She's on here. So I'm going to start typing her name and then I can find her on here. And there you go. Now, if you need to add customers, look at there. There's an add new customer button. So we're going to add a new customer and we're going to name her Susie Q. And you have to have either an email or a phone number. It's nice if you have both, but if you don't, that's okay. Now here's the trouble. I get a lot of customers through Facebook. That's how I contact them. I don't need their phone number. I don't need their email. So I don't ask them for it. I get them on Facebook. So when I do that, I just put a 999 999 9999 on that phone number and it lets me add them. You click the add customer at the very bottom and it just goes away and we know it's added and that's all you have to do. So we're going to make Susie Q my new customer and we're going to put an order in for her. So Susie Q, look at there, she pops up. So I'm going to select her. And then I'm going to come over here. Now I've actually already placed my campaign 18 order, but we're going to pretend that I'm doing this campaign 18 order. If I was saving it for a future order for campaign 19, I would go ahead and click that and just change it up. That's okay. You can go back and do a campaign 17 order. I have never had to do that. I don't do that. So my advice is don't even worry about that. And then you're just going to click create order. And as it switches over, it's going to give you this page where you can pop in those product numbers when it completely comes up. It's being a little slow. Okay, so we're going to put product numbers in there, and I should have grabbed a book. Sure. We're going to find a product number from somewhere. See, it's totally unprepared. Don't you love this? Hold on. Hey. Don't look at my mess back there. I'm cleaning. It's crazy. All right, so I got my brochure so I can have. So she's going to order some bubble baths because that's what I turned to. How about that? So you take the 6-digit number that's underneath the product and you pop that in there. 425048 is my number. Now, right now we're set to order in campaign 18, and that's what we're going to do. If you click this magnifying glass, it's going to search that for you, and it's going to look back because we can back order for 3 campaigns, or we can back order for 2. So For our campaign 18 order, we can order out of the 18 brochure, the 17 brochure, or the 16 brochure. So when you pop this up, it shows the prices for each of those, and you can find the best deal. Be careful with that though. For example, these $6 ones, it's not a flat $6. As you can see in the brochure, it's 2 for $12. So if you only order one, they're going to charge you the full price of $8. So you need to order true to actually get that price. It'll adjust it later. I'll show you. We're just going to order one. Your quantity goes in there. If you wanted to switch the campaign, maybe there was a really good deal in campaign 16, you just change that. It's still going to get sent in with your campaign order. It's all going to come together still. It's just going to charge you the campaign 16 price. Okay? So once you get all the product numbers in, if you go ahead and scroll down, you'll see where it says add items to order. You click that. And then when you scroll down again, you're going to see that it's added it there. Now it shows it at $5.99 for campaign 18, which is really funny because it was $6. Huh, strange. They're having some glitches with the computer system. So this is when I decided to make these videos. That's awesome. All right, so that's how simple that is. And then when you're ready to do another one, you simply go back to start new order and you find your next customer and you pop their name in and you proceed with the whole thing all over again. I'm going to show you one more quick thing before I go. I'm going to put myself in here. Sure I am. Because you're going to have to order business tools. Okay, really important that you keep your business tools up to date. So I'm going to show you where to do that. So you select your own name and you scroll, you get the same page that you normally would. And when you look over here, you're going to see some items that you're going to use. You can shop by the brochures and flyers, which lets you leaf through the brochures that we have. If you'd rather order them that way, you can just click on them and add them to the order from there. I don't like that. That's just me though. You might love it. That's okay. You can shop the What's New. Same thing. You know, that is our representative magazine that tells us what's coming out in the future. You can flip through those as well. But here's one you might need. You need to order your brochure. So we're going to go ahead and click on order brochures. And I'm going to show you how to do that. So for campaign 18, it automatically jumps you to campaign 20 because we do everything 2 campaigns ahead. You want those campaign 20 brochures in your hand so that the second you place your campaign 19 order, you can already start getting your campaign 20 brochures out. So from here, as you can see, it says order in packs of 10. That means if I put a 1 in here, I'm going to get 10 brochures. If I put a 10 in the quantity, I'm going to get 100 brochures. Be really careful with that. Your pricing info is right here. All you got to do is click on it and it'll tell you exactly how much the brochures cost. I'm going to say this one more time because I tell everybody this all the time. Never, never, never order just one pack of 10 brochures because that's going to cost you $6.49. Where if you just have $2.40 more, you're going to double your brochures. You're going to go through them. Trust me, if you're working this business, you definitely want as many brochures as you can get. So as many as you can buy, they get cheaper as you buy them in a larger quantity, but never, never, never buy just 10 brochures. It doesn't make sense, okay? So that shows you the pricing. You can also order your marked brochures. These come in packs of 5. So if I put a 1 in here, I'm going to get 5 brochures, okay? And Avon Living is the same way. They also come in packs of 5. And then you can go back and order campaign 19. So say you just got your kit and you didn't get enough campaign 19 brochures for you and you want to order more, right here's the spot to do it. So it gives you that as well. Now some of these spots that I'm going to show you soon might look a little different on yours than mine because I am in leadership, and if you're brand new, you're not. So keep that in mind as well. If you're not finding what you're looking for, holler at me and I will tell you if it's available for you or not. Samples is the next thing. So we're going to click on order samples. And right off the bat, we have the category of foundation. So if you want to order foundation samples, right here is where you do that. They're very inexpensive, as you can see. So this is $1.50 for each pack of Ideal Flawless. We don't sell the Ideal Flawless anymore. It's now called True Color, but I'm going to tell you a little secret. It's the same foundation. They've just changed the name. So if you're looking for a bargain, here's the way to at least match those shades up so you're getting the right shade for your customers. But if you would rather them say True Color so your customers aren't questioning that, those are up here and they're $2 in each pack. And I think if they're doing these the same as they were the Ideal Flawless, I think they're like packs of 10 or 12. So, I mean, it's reasonable. And then there's also the Magic Space Perfector. A pack of 5 is $2.50. That's a great product. It's a good thing to sample for your customers. Now, We do have other samples besides foundation. We have fragrance. So you just click on that and you change it. And here we have all our different fragrance samples. Oops. Let's come down here and scroll down, and you can see all the different fragrance samples that we have. Now the vial on cards are the little vials filled with perfume, and they last a really long time. I'll be honest, I don't use those. I want them to buy the perfume. I don't want them to have enough to use until they get bored with it. So I don't use the vials unless I just happen to get them with a deal or as an incentive. And I save them for my favorite customers because that gives them a little bit more. The Discover More are the little cards that you peel back the plastic, and they have the fragrance in there, and they're nice and smelly and delicious. And then delicious. I'm so weird. Let's see, it seems like maybe they're not doing the cards anymore. I guess that's all you can get are the Discover More. They're changing things, and they're doing a good job at it. So those are all your different fragrances. I watch for sales on those. When they do them in bundles, it's awesome. The home category doesn't usually have a ton. Our scented bookmarks are great because our candles are amazing. So it shows 4 of the candles that they're featuring. Now these will be the fall ones right now. And so they can smell the different fall candles. And it's a nice little bookmark. It's good to put right in your brochures and send those off with your customers. And you get 75 cents per pack. And I think there's 5 in a pack. So they're a little bit pricier, but I save those for my favorite customers. And then lipsticks. These are all the different variety packs. These are the lipstick bullets that everybody talks about. When people think of Avon, they think about the lipstick bullets. It's good to have these on hand. People love to play with these. I don't hand them out like water, but I do keep them particularly for events. We do a lot of kissing booths and best lips contests with these. So you can find which ones you like, the Beyond Color, the True Color Lips Bold, True Color Lips Nourishing, the Perfectly Matte, and select those. Those are 150. They're not 150. They're $1.50 for each pack, and I believe there's 12 in a pack. There's also the glazeware. This is one individual mini glazeware for 99 cents. I don't think it's a great value. I don't buy those. I rarely buy those, I should say. And when I do, again, it might be a bonus gift for my best customers. I'm not spending $1 on a sample that you're going to be able to use over and 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 never buy it from me. So I don't use those. That's just me. That's up to you. You might want to buy some for yourself though, so it's a lot cheaper than buying the glazeware full size, and you can try them all, right? Good way to do it. Nails, the only thing that's in there is the color wheel, and it's just a wheel of little plastic fingernails that you can polish with our polishes so people can see what those polishes actually look like on. It's kind of a neat thing to have. It's only 99 cents, kind of fun. And then skincare, all of our skincare, and they are redoing our skincare samples, and they are going to make them awesome. So I'm really waiting for that. I'm not buying a ton of skincare samples right now, but as you can see, there are a lot of skincare samples, and people want to try the skincare, and it's going to save you on returns if they can, because they're going to be able to see if they have a reaction to it. They're going to be able to see if they like the way it feels. These are definitely good investments. $2 for each pack of 5 is the majority of these, if not all of them. So pretty simple right there for your samples. Order sales tools. Now this is one you're going to want to keep in mind as well. Your sales tools are they sell batteries. I don't know why. I don't buy my batteries through Avon, I have to be honest. Bracelet Buddy is a little doodad that helps you hook your bracelets on yourself. Bracelet Pillow is great for display. Chain extenders for those people who maybe want their necklaces a little bit longer, or maybe need their ankle bracelets or their regular bracelets a little bit longer. You can buy chain extenders for them or for yourself. Disposable spatulas, those are great again for like events where you want people to try maybe the body butter or a face cream. Rather than having people's dirty fingers in your jar, you can use the spatula and they can try it that way. Earring backs, those are always good to have on hand, right? There are clip earring converters. So we don't sell a whole lot of clip earrings. So if you have someone looking for clip earrings, these are a possibility to help them change those pierced earrings into clips. The earring form, again, good for display. Jewelry and watch care cloth. This just polishes up your jewelry really pretty. Jewelry cleaner. This is a great thing to have on hand, is to keep your jewelry nice and shiny and beautiful. Magnetic necklace buddy. So you hook this to each end of the necklace, and it's a magnet, so it comes Again, this is great for events because people can try on your necklaces without having to mess with the clasp, and they can just snap it on and see what it looks like, and they're good to go. Multiple ring holder, again, good for events, showing off those rings. Necklace forms, and they're all reasonably priced, as you can see. Like, you can't get these in the store for these prices. I just don't think you can. A ring sizer, that's handy to have too, because there's a lot of people that don't know what size rings they wear. That's handy, $2.99. You sell a lot of jewelry, definitely good. True Color Super Extend wands. This is a good way to have people sample your True Color Super Extend mascara. These wands do not fit in the Big and Daring. I found that out the hard way. I wish they would come out with some wands that do. Clear literature bags are awesome. They are clear bags that fit a brochure in perfectly. They have a hole in the top that you can hang right on the door handle. These are amazing when you're just leaving brochures for people. And maybe they're not home, and it protects them from the rain, and it's right on the door handle, and you don't have to worry about it getting lost or getting damaged. So those are great. And you get a pack of 50 for 80 cents. Grab those. They're really good. Order book cover and pen. It's nothing overly exciting. I do have one, but it just is a plastic cover for your order books. Your order books, that's what you got in your kit to write your orders out on. Those are free. Did you see that right there? Free. I stock up on them, and then I can just write my orders out. And I print my invoices, but this is how I keep my orders together so I don't forget or lose any orders during the campaign. So they're free. Better than a notepad, right? Plastic brochure covers. If you want to keep your brochure looking nice and if you carry it with you a lot, this plastic brochure covers fit the back and the front cover right in there, and it keeps it looking really pretty if you're leaving it in your purse or something. Callback notes are basically your order books, only in white, and they charge you. So don't buy those. That's crazy. I know that's $20 for a quarter, but save your quarter and get the free ones, okay? And then we have bags. Popcorn bags are like the lunch sacks. They're the white lunch sacks that say Avon in pink on them. They have them in different sizes: extra large, large, medium, and small. And the small ones are pretty tiny, and the extra large ones are pretty big, okay? They are very inexpensive, as you can see. I don't use them too much anymore, though, because we have the Beauty for a Purpose shopping bags, and they are the nice, durable paper bags that with the handles, and especially if you're taking a lot of orders at once, they're really super handy for that. So those, again, still very inexpensive. So like the extra large, well, the large is 10 for $2.50, the medium's 10 for $2.25. They're not expensive. They again, extra large, large, medium, and small. They have them in English and in Spanish and bilingual, I think, or maybe just English and bilingual. And then we have the recruiting packs down here. So the recruiting English pack, they are the bigger recruiting flyers, and then the mini recruiting booklets are the 25 for $3. And they have some new ones coming out too, because we saw them at RepFest. So under your business tools, we also have leadership. If you're in leadership, and you're going to be able to get what's news in advance. When you hit leadership, you're going to be able to get brochures in advance. So instead of just ordering campaign 20, I would be able to order campaign 21 as well. And then we also have Silver Ambassador and above. We can order one of the $100 kits so that we have that to show or for ourselves because we just like them. And then skincare, I don't think there's anything under there for sales tools right now. There's not. Order outlet sales flyers. Here's my advice on that. I don't order a ton of outlets because that's your clearance rack. There's a lot of times you can also order your Avon Living Megalots here. You can see the drop down. I don't order a ton of them. I order them for the people who want them. But they're a 5-pack for $1.25. They are... And it's stuff that, yeah, they might get it, they might not, because it's while supplies last. So keep that in mind. But it is nice to have a few on hand and see what's going out. These other little flyers are, there's the Mark Magalots and the Avon Living, but I'm talking about the other little flyers. A lot of times they throw them in your orders for free. I don't ever buy those. That's just me. And then we don't really have anything under trial sizes. And innerwear is our bras and suck them in stuff. So you can order those that way. It's a little hard to find this way. I'd rather hit the search bar up here with the 4-digit number that's on there. And right now we don't have any inner weird going on right now because they are, oh no, it is back in there. Okay, good. So you can look it up that way, but I just totally hit the wrong button, so that's okay. But that's how you place your order. Let's go back actually so you can see how I would place it. Once you get all of those things in and you have all of those orders, you're going to see where it shows your saved orders are down here. We saved Susie Q's order. When you're ready to submit that on your order date and only on your order date, let's say we have 5 orders in here instead of just Susie Q's. We're going to pretend that's the case, and we're going to hit view all. And this is going to say how many customer, okay, here we go. I had to wait for it to come up. I was like, this doesn't look right. So click here, that selects Susie Q, and it'll select anybody else's that's in there as well. It automatically tells you how many orders you have. You always want to use regular shipment because you don't want to get charged those fees, and you're going to hit continue. All right, now it's always going to bring this add brochures up. So even if we ordered brochures, it's going to bring this up anyway. And here's what's going to happen when we continue. It's also going to give you something that they say, this is a really good deal, don't forget to order it. You can choose to order it or not. This is also going to pop up. Especially if you have not ordered brochures, it's going to say, you have not ordered any packs of brochures for your upcoming campaign. Press OK to continue. As long as you didn't intend to order brochures, you're okay. If you didn't, you want to go back and do that. But we're going to click OK and we're going to move on. And I'm not going to submit this, like I said, because I don't want Susie Q's bubble bath. I have plenty. So here's our order summary. And what this is going to show, this shows all of my back orders. Oh, back orders. They haven't been bad. So all of a sudden I hit a whole bunch, but not usually that bad. This is from previous campaigns. It's going to show us that it's available with the green dot. The yellow says it's going quickly. There's a red that says, I think it says it's out of stock. And there is a gray that says we're not getting any more in. Sorry about your luck. Okay, so from here it shows approximately what my order would be. Now it's including these things that have been on back order. And then from there you would just, it's going to estimate your total. It's not. It's rarely accurate, completely accurate. So just keep that in mind. You're going to hit that submit orders and you're going to be all set. Okay, that's the end of it. I'm not going to hit submit orders. I don't want to submit Susie Q's order. But that is how you place your order. It is super simple. If you have questions, give me a call, but go ahead and play. As long as you don't hit that final submit button, you'll be fine, okay? Save those orders up and then submit them all at once. You guys have a great day and good luck with your business.